Howla, howla, howla. Two more. Howla, howla. Holding your hands apart from each other. Noticing the energetic connection between your center palm points, between the left side and right side of your body, between yourself and the greater chi field. And allowing your hands to slowly drift down. Welcome everybody to our first summer QiGong practice, and presented tonight by the Wainwright House. And thank you to Charlotte for recording tonight's practice and for doing our tech support. So I hope you were all able to read the little traditional Chinese medicine notes on the heart function energy, and that is the season with the fire element that is closely connected with this season of summer. And so our intention tonight will be to, and for the rest of this season, to nurture our spirit. The heart is said to house the body's spirit, and to cultivate this energy of adolescence, early adulthood, communication. The sense organ is the tongue, connection, joy, and love. And we'll focus a lot of the time on this golden light that is associated with loving energy, and on loving and accepting ourselves. And everything starts with us. Okay, so we are going to do some arm swings with the blowout breathing. So have a tissue ready or blow your nose now, and let's get started. Okay, so before we get into our full ready posture, let's just practice a little tensing and relaxing to let us start to become aware of what tension is and how we hold tension in our body. So we're going to start by, we're going to use the ha sound. So this is different from the healing sounds that we did last week. This is just a non-vocalized ha, which is known to cool the tongue, cool the body, and also to calm the emotions. So we'll be doing that periodically during tonight's class. So let's start by balling up your fists, curl up your toes, scrunch up your face and shoulders, and tense and tighten everything. And now relax and release that with a ha sound. Let's do that again. Tense and tighten, grip your feet, grip your fists, hold your breath, and release it. And again, tense and tighten everything. Tighten your feet, hold your breath, frown. How many times do I tell you that? And release it. Feeling your shoulders completely relaxed, your lungs completely empty, your feet completely relaxed. Okay, so from there, let's adopt our QiGong ready posture, having your feet hip width apart or shoulder width apart. Your knees are soft, tailbone just slightly tucked under. Robert Peng likes to say, like you're sitting down on a tall stool. Your body is slightly lifted, making room for your organs, but shoulders are relaxed. Back of the neck slightly lifted, top of the head slightly lifted. And your arms are just hanging gently at your sides, imagining something between your armpits. And now listen for a sound coming from far, far away. And let a gentle smile come to your face. Think about that inner smile. Think about that golden light shining on your forehead. Okay, and we'll start first of all with our shaking movement to release anything we don't need to bring in tonight. And I'd like you to be thinking of when we do at the end of our shaking movement tonight, I'm going to ask you to make a playful noise. So just be thinking back to when you were a young child and maybe your mom wasn't paying attention to you, and so you acted up making funny noises and faces, or you could think of a playful song. The song that I'm going to hum to myself is I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. So that was a song from my childhood. So just be thinking. We're going to come to that in a minute. So first of all, just letting your arms be loose and floppy, bending at the knees or tapping your heels on the ground. Your head is light, gently bobbing on the top of your spine. Taking your attention to your forehead and allowing that space between your eyebrows to widen out as you relax your forehead. Long, slow, deep breathing deep into the belly. Letting that relaxation move down your jaw and face to the back of your head and neck. Consciously relaxing your shoulders, upper arms, elbows, lower arms, wrists, hands, and fingers. Letting that relaxation spread down the muscles of the back from the top to the bottom. Down the front of your body, the rib cage, abdominal area. Turn your attention to your inner organs, feeling them soft, relaxed. Relaxing your hips, upper legs, knees, lower legs, ankles, feet, and toes. And now we're going to make our funny sound. So whatever you want, and then we're going to shake more vigorously. We're going to shake our hands and arms to different sizes. So shake to the front and start to humming and making noise. Out to the side. To the back. Over your head. And come to stillness. Noticing this beautiful vibration moving through your body. This gentle aliveness, awakeness. Okay, now we'll move to our arm swing, another invigorating exercise for the summer. And for the summer arm swings, we're going to have our palms facing up. I'll turn to the side. So this is where you're going to need your clear nostrils. So inhale and then shoot out through the nose. So inhale with the hands coming towards the head and shoot out and bend your knees. Inhale. Notice that my back is straight, just bending at the hips and the knees. Only bending as far as your knees are comfortable going and making sure that your knees don't go past your feet. Imagining that your hands are like energetic magnets swinging through space, bringing that energy to your upper body. Do more. Right hands come up in front of your face, pinky sides together, slightly cupping the hands. And we're going to send this energy to the skin of our face as we circle the hands slowly around the face and head, like you're looking into an energetic mirror and visualizing your skin smoothing out, very healthy, glowing, and even sending that energy more deeply into the brain if that's your intention. Breathe in the chi through all the pores of your skin. And smiling, that makes your face younger too. I'll circle back in the other direction. Deep abdominal breathing. And now bringing the fingertips together, the elbows up, and settle your energy. Relax your shoulders, relax your hands, and notice. Embracing and accepting all sensations and feelings as just perfect for tonight. Okay, and finally, we will regulate our breath with our grand opening and closing. So stepping the feet out shoulder width apart. So we think of this, we're going to move our hands and inhale, and we think of our energy expanding and uniting with the greater chi field around us. And then as we bring our hands in and we start to clasp into a fist, we're bringing it in and consolidating, strengthening our own internal energy. Okay, so just shifting your weight slightly to that right foot, face towards the diagonal of the room, and inhale up, grand opening. And then shift back to the center as you exhale, closing. Shifting to the left, opening. Back to center, exhaling, closing. So your energetic arms are reaching way up into the sky. Your feet anchor deep down into the earth. Exhale, closing. And continuing. And one more to each side. Big smile. And back to the center, relaxing. And inhaling this hand slowly up for embracing the tree and our standing meditation. The $1 million secret of QiGong, and something we do every standing practice. So holding a chi ball between your hands and fingers and holding a chi ball between your arms. Take a deep inhaling breath. Deep into the lower dantian. And as you exhale, feel your energy sink, drop, relax. Feeling yourself connecting deeply with the loving, nurturing energy of the earth beneath you. Your feet being like the roots of a tree. sinking further and further downward with each exhaling breath. Picturing yourself as this one human being connected to this vast planet, surrounded by the vast ocean of liquid life all around the planet Earth. And turning your attention to the top of your head, picturing or feeling the space above you in this room. And then take your attention beyond the room, beyond the atmosphere, all the way out into space. With each exhaling breath, allow your attention to expand and connect further and further upward, connecting you with universal heavenly energy above. Inhaling, bringing and consolidating back in, back and forth. And turning your attention to the space in front of you, feeling or picturing that space. And then take your imagination beyond the room, beyond the land, beyond the water, all the way out to the horizon in front of you and beyond. And each time you exhale, allow your attention to expand further and further out to that space in front of you. Inhaling, consolidating. And imagining that your arms are resting on something like a calm ocean. And feeling yourself just gently rocking and swaying on all parts of your feet. As you stand up a little taller and become aware of the space behind you, feeling or picturing that space, and allowing your attention to go beyond the room, beyond the land, beyond the water, all the way out to the horizon in back of you and beyond. And each time you exhale, allowing your attention to expand further and further outward, inhaling that connection, feeling yourself united with the space behind you as well. And playfully turning your attention to the space on the left side of you, feeling or picturing that space, and allow your attention to go beyond the room, beyond the mountains, beyond the ocean, all the way out to the horizon on the left side of you and beyond. Inhaling, uniting with that space, exhaling, expanding further and further outward, back and forth. And finally, picturing or visualizing the space on the right side of you. Then go beyond the room, beyond the mountains, beyond the oceans, all the way out to the horizon on the right side of you and beyond. And each time you exhale, allowing your attention to expand and drift further and further outwards on that right side. Consolidating, bringing it back in with each inhaling breath, back and forth. Feeling yourself grounded and nurtured by earthly energy beneath you. Stimulated, challenged by the energy of all living things on this planet. Yet open to the transformational power of universal forces from heaven above. And aware of the powerful energetic flow inside of you, always there for you to tap into, always ready to relax and connect. And now allowing your hands to drift down, slowly relaxing. Bring your feet together, placing one hand over the other, over the lower dantian, and repeating Robert Pang's affirmation, I am in Qi. Qi is in me. Nourish your Qi. Simply standing. Okay, all right. So let's loosen up after all of that with a little knocking on the door of life. So let's bring your feet out to shoulder width and start to gently tap with a light fist on the lower rib cage and the front and back of the body. So the whole torso is involved in this. It's not the torso staying still and the arms moving. We're warming up the spine as well as accessing these powerful acupressure points all around the middle of the body. So we can practice smiling and breathing and relaxing into the movement. Lee Holden describes knocking on the door of life as bringing a lightning flash of vitality. So if you ever need just a little bit of wake up, great thing to do. And now let that front hand knock up on the chest, just below the collarbones, activating the lung points on the chest. Knees are soft. Feet are equally balanced on all parts of the feet, all your foot. And if you can reach it, tap on the shoulder blades. Not just keep tapping on the long meridian points. So tonight we'll be working a lot on the spine and on this upper chest area. Now back down to the chest. And back down to the belt channel. And slowly letting yourself come to stillness. Step your feet in a little. And notice. So the first step in all of our practices is awareness of what's going on in our bodies. And then we use the second step, activation, through the different things that we do in class. Okay, so we'll move into our erasing blockages part of the practice. We're going to start out with some practices by Master Ming Tong Gu. So first one is called Cheng Chi, and I like to think of it as the penguin activity because you have your hands sticking out like little penguin wings. So we're going to focus on these muscles between the shoulder blades. We're going to bring the shoulder blades together as we say how, and then as we press the hands down and pop the lower dantian, we're going to say la. So how la, all is well, unconditionally. And we'll do it at different speeds and have a little fun with it. So here we go. How la, how la, how la. Make some noise. How la, how la, how la, how la, how la. A little faster. How la, how la, how la. How la, how la, how la, how la, how la. The intention is in your shoulder area. How la, how la, how la, how la, how la, how la, how la. Slow down. How la, how la, how la, how la, how la, how la. How la, how la, how la, how la. Hold it. And now bring your elbows to your rib cage and turn your palms to face me. So we don't want the arms out like this. We want the arms in. And we're going to do a very slow lachi. So letting the hands come together and then slowly come apart. And feeling the fronts of the shoulder blades open up, the chest open up. Be sure to keep the back of your neck lifted. Don't want the chin sticking out. Just soft, relaxed knees as we do this gentle opening and closing. Feeling that ball of energy between your hands, expanding as you open, consolidating as you close. Last one, open. And close. And relax. Okay. Now we're going to move into expansion breathing. So step your feet out shoulder width and inhale the hands up and cock the wrists and fingers are spread out. And we're going to do this with a little flying motion that Master Ming Tong does in his lift chi up, pour chi down method. So start by, and this action comes from the shoulders. So with your wrists, bring your hands in and your shoulder blades come together. And now push as if you're pushing against something thicker than air, right? From the side, it looks like this. Pour chi inward, pull inward. And now push, expanding. Okay, again, pull inward. Inhale, push, expand. Now we're going to add a little neck turn. So inhale, face forward. Exhale, turn to the right. Exhale. Back to center. Inhale. Turn to the left. Exhale. Only straightening your arms as far as is comfortable for you, gently, gently moving. These gentle movements really strengthen your muscles and connective tissue, as well as all the meridian lines in the hands and arms. Back to the center. And relax the arms. Now make a little beak, a little claw. We call this eagle claw. So inhale the hands up with the fingertips together. And we're going to inhale. Exhale, turn the fingers to face the ceiling. Inhale back to the center. And turn them up, exhale. So noticing the shoulders opening. Okay, just one more. Relax your arms. Okay, shake it out. All right, and the next one, we're going to do the Dao Yin flow. So we're opening heart to the universe. That's new, not new for you, but for those of you who are new this year, when we do our rolling down, this time instead of using a flat back like we did in the spring, we're going to have the arms really close to the ears, and we're going to curl down, starting with the chin and go all the way down that way. And then when we come back up, we're going to also unwind that same way. So I'll walk you through it all. First of all, let's have our feet facing the same way, shoulder width apart or hip width apart, whatever's comfortable for you. Inhale the hands up into prayer position. And now gently bend your knees and raise your arms up to a point that's comfortable for you. So from the side, it looks like this. I'm standing up straight. So if you have to bend this way or this way, you're bending your knees too much. So we're opening the ankles and the knees, but we're also having a straight spine like this. And we come up and then we open the arms out and lift the sternum bone up. That's our heart to the universe that we've done before. And then arms come back up. And then we start to curl down. So keep your arms next to your ears, chin to the chest, and think about each vertebra on your spine. Curling down, tuck in the tummy. Slowly let yourself come down to a spot that's good for you. When you've found that spot, just gently clasp your legs wherever you are and exhale, bring your head gently a little bit towards the knee and release. Exhale, head towards the knee, release. Head to knee, release. Release your legs. Hands go up, arms go up by the ears again. Soften your knees and curl up from the spine. Slowly, the last thing to come up will be your head and chin. And bring the hands back into prayer position and relax your shoulders. So we'll do that again. And I think most of you have done something kind of like that. All right, so let's inhale the hands up, bend the knees, look at me, stay straight. So it doesn't matter how far you go down. Just want to activate those ligaments in the legs. Okay, come back up. Open heart to the universe, visualize gold and light coming in. So you're really just lifting the shoulder, the sternum bone. It's not a big back bend. And let the hands come up. And now arms by the ears, chin to chest, slowly curling down. Tucking in your tummy, causing that back of the spine to relax. Coming down to a spot that's good for you, gently clasping your legs and head to knee. Relax. If you'd like to go head to the side of one knee, that's another way. Maybe to the other side, head to knee. Relax. Arms come back by the ears. Curl up, tuck under your tailbone and start to unwind from the lower spine, middle spine, upper spine. Last thing to come up is your chin and hands float down into prayer position. Relax. Notice big flush to the head, flush to the spine. And we'll do it one more time. Inhale the hands up. And bend your knees, looking at me. Is everybody still smiling? Can't see, you're too far away. Okay, come back up and heart to the universe, really making space in your whole torso. Your whole torso's opening up. And arms come back up and gently tuck your chin. Soften everything and just allow your spine to slowly curl down and release. Gently tucking in your tummy, going to a spot that's good for you, clasping your legs and exhale, head to legs, release, exhale, blow out, head to legs, release, and last time, exhale, release, arms come back to your ears, slowly start to come back up, tucking in your tummy, using your torso muscles. And now we're going to do dragon's tail. I think a lot of you have done this, where we just let the arms move in a gentle motion, like the tail of a dragon that's flying through the air. And your spine, we're visualizing our spines as supple, youthful, lots of bend and give. waking up the spines. And let your hands come down and relax. Okay, so we'll settle the energy now with pulling down the heavens, right? And we're going to use the ha sound again. So this is a long ha, and if you run out of air, take a little sipping breath. Okay, and we're going to use the tiger mouth position for our hands, meaning your palms face downward and your thumbs stick down. Okay, so we're going to just gently inhale and gather that energy up. Big inhale and palms face downward and ha, all the way down to your toes. Letting it sink into the earth. And again, inhale. Letting anything you don't need release down. One more time, inhale. And relax. And noticing. Embracing all sensations and feelings, both comfortable and uncomfortable. Okay, so we'll move into our flowing movements for tonight. Start with Tai Chi opening. And just a very simple movement. We inhale, the arms float up. Weight shifts to the toes a little bit. Exhale. Weight shifts back a little bit. Like you're stroking a waterfall, just allow your arms to float up. Long, slow, deep breathing, mirroring your movements. As if you're moving through something thicker than air. One more. And now just taking it side to side, stepping out and lifting up your right arm, shifting over to that right side, drawing a circle out to the right side, and then shifting back to the left side. Long, slow, deep breathing, as if you're in a slow motion movie. Balancing the left and right sides of the brain. The yin and yang energies of the body. Effortless effort. One more to each side. And back to the center. And relax. And now we'll go to the diagonal, turning the wheel of heaven. This is from Robert Payne. So we'll start with the hand motions. The hand motions are, and the foot, we step to the diagonal of the room and push our hands down. And as we bring the hands up, we shift to the back foot. So exhaling, we shift forward. I'll stand a little further back so you can see my legs. Turning towards the diagonal of the room and shifting back. That front toe lifts up. Push, the back heel lifts up. So we're involving the ankles. And your energetic arms are reaching all the way deep into the earth and up to heaven. Turning the wheel of heaven. Front toe comes up as you switch back to your weight to the back foot. As you shift your weight to the front foot, the back heel lifts. Smiling. Inhaling, pulling. Exhaling, pushing. One more to this side. And when you pull back to the center, bring your fingertips together, step back in, and now step to the other diagonal and push, exhale. Pull, inhale. Turning the wheel of heaven. Back heel lifts as you push. Front toe lifts as you pull back. Two more to this side. Bringing your fingertips together, feet come back to the center and settle the energy. And inhaling the hands up into prayer position for the gratitude flow, where we take a moment to acknowledge someone or something for which we are especially grateful tonight. Diving the hands down. Inhaling, drawing up earthly energy. Exhaling, turning, circulating. Inhaling, gathering heavenly energy. Feeling or visualizing the connection between your center palm points and the top of your head, the bipod point, guiding the energy down through the head, neck, torso, down the inner legs, around the feet, up the sides and backs of the legs, up to the shoulder blades and opening the chi disc inside the heart with your fingers. Hands back into prayer position. And sending out that prayer of gratitude for something or somewhere this evening. Feeling very blessed. And again, diving the hands down. Inhaling, drawing up earthly energy. Exhaling, turning, circulating. Inhaling, gathering. Feeling the connection and guiding it down. Opening your heart center. Again, sending out a prayer of gratitude. And on our third repetition, we bring someone or somewhere to mind, especially in need of our well wishes and blessings. So we'll say that at the end of this repetition. Diving the hands down, drawing up earthly energy. Exhaling, circulating. Inhaling, gathering. Connecting, guiding it down. Opening the heart center and sending out that prayer or blessing. And now if you'd like to take a seated position, you can, or you can stay standing, but we're going to do another month of the finishing with the La Chi, of really opening up our wisdom center, our heart center, and then the central meridian and the lower dantian. So just follow along. Anybody, I think most of you have done this, but main thing is keep that lighthearted attitude. Doesn't matter exactly what pitch or tone or pronunciation you use. All right, so bringing the hands up, and as we think of expanding, as we say Kai, and then consolidating as we say He, and we're stimulating our wisdom center, wisdom mind. Okay, together. Kai, He, Kai, He, Kai, He, Kai, He, Kai, expanding, He, consolidating, Kai, He, Kai, He, Kai, He, Kai, He. ku, kai, ku. And noticing, feeling the connection. Feeling the warmth, tingling in your wisdom center, in your brain, all the way down to the deepest glands of the brain. And now letting the hands move down to the heart level. And the chant is going to be Kai and Shin. So expanding and drawing in our spirit, igniting our spirit. Okay, together. Kai Shin. 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 Two more. Kai Shin. Kai Shin. And noticing. Breathing into your heart center. Feeling this connection, this aliveness. And now slowly bringing your hands to the top of your head, one hand over the other, right over the Bai Hui point. And if you need to do this with just one arm, that's fine. If it's not comfortable with either arm, you can always place your hands right here or on the big vertebra behind. So we're going to do the Hao La chant. And we're visualizing that we're all kind of doing this little dance around a campfire at night. And it's a lot of silliness to it. And I'll guide you when to speed up and everything like that. But we're thinking that we're sending this powerful connection from our hands all the way down the spine and down this central meridian line to the lower dantian, our vitality center. And towards the end, we'll get very, very, very fast with our hala. And I'll signal you by leaning forward like this that we're getting there to the end. And at the end, I want you to run out of breath and stay there for just a little bit, no fainting. And then when we breathe in, then we'll conclude. Okay, so I like to tap my feet and wiggle around even though I'm sitting. So you can get as creative as you like with that. Okay, howla, 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 howla. Get silly. Howla, 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 howla. Howla, 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 la howla, 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 la howla, 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 la howla. Little breaths. Howla, 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 la howla, 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 la howla, 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 la howla, 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 la howla, 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 howla. Holla, 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 holla. La holla, 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 holla. La holla, 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 holla. La holla, 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 holla. La holla, 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 holla. Hold it. Now, deep breath in. Taking in this beautiful, sweet breath in this fresh new moment. Again. Like the first breath you ever took. Filling up the cup of your body. And slowly keeping your hands on top of each other, sealing in the energy down this inner center line, uniting wisdom mind, wisdom heart, all the way down, placing your hands over the lower dantian, relaxing your shoulders. In the ocean of healing chi, feeling your connection to the planet Earth, to all living things, and to the greater chi field. Feeling the blessings, feeling the support. And connecting with your greater intention for health, harmony, and the highest purpose of your life. Taking this energetic awareness with you into all aspects of your life, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Through your awareness, through your action, through your attitudes. May all your energies flow freely. May all your heart's intentions be fulfilled. Bringing our hands together in prayer position. Together, we dedicate this healing practice to the highest good of all life, to the masters and teachers who came before us, our fellow practitioners, friends and family, and especially to ourselves. All is well, unconditionally, and getting better and better. So be it. Amen. Hala. And when you're ready, Gently starting to move your body, fingers, toes. Gently opening your eyes when you're ready.